What if I told you there's something men secretly crave more than admiration, beauty, or success? It's not about how attractive they are or how much attention they receive. In fact, men yearn for something deeper, something that no amount of admiration can give them. What they truly long for is to feel believed in, to know that someone sees their potential and believes in who they can become, even when they can't fully see it themselves. This deep emotional connection is what truly makes a man feel valued and loved. It's not just about the chase, the thrill, or the admiration. It's about trust, belief, and knowing someone truly sees them. If you're curious about how to connect with men on this deeper level, drop the name of your city in the comments, like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content like this. Now let's dive into the emotional truth about what men really need in a relationship. 1. The emotional truth about men. For many years, society has conditioned us to believe that men are simple creatures driven only by physical attraction, success, and admiration. We've been told that if a woman is beautiful enough, plays hard to get, and makes him chase her, he will eventually be hers. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. Beneath the surface, men carry a deeper emotional need that very few understand. They want to feel truly believed in. The reality is that men are often misunderstood. While they may be outwardly successful or receive attention from others, many of them feel a deep sense of emptiness. They're searching for something far more meaningful than compliments about their appearance or praise for their achievements. What they crave is emotional validation. They want a partner who sees beyond their accomplishments and understands the silent battles they fight every day. It's easy to assume that admiration or desire is enough, but what really resonates with a man is the feeling of being chosen. A man wants to know that someone believes in him, not just for what he has achieved, but for who he is at his core. This belief doesn't just soothe his ego, it connects with his soul in a way that nothing else can. When a woman says, "I believe in you," it's a powerful affirmation that speaks to the deepest part of a man's heart. Think about it. When was the last time you felt truly seen for who you are, not for what you do or how you look? This emotional validation is what men desperately need, and it's something that many women overlook or fail to provide. But those who understand this can build a bond that goes beyond attraction. It's a bond that is unshakable because it's rooted in belief, not just admiration. As we move forward, let's explore why this emotional truth is so crucial and how it changes the way men interact in relationships. 2. Why men want to feel chosen. When we think about love and relationships, we often picture the thrilling chase, the excitement of new attraction, and the joy of being desired. But for many men, there's something far deeper they long for than the initial excitement of attraction. What they truly need, and what they desperately seek, is the feeling of being chosen, truly chosen, not just wanted or admired, but selected for who they are at their core. It's easy to overlook the emotional struggles that many men face. On the outside, they may appear confident, successful, or even unflappable. But beneath this exterior, there often lies a deep sense of insecurity. From childhood, men are conditioned to believe that their worth is tied to their achievements, their ability to provide, and their success in life. They are constantly told that they must be strong, independent, and capable. But the truth is, no matter how much they accomplish, there's always this question lurking in the back of their minds: am I enough? This is where the feeling of being chosen comes in. It's not just about being picked because of their looks or their success. It's about knowing that someone sees them for who they truly are. Men want to feel that despite their flaws and imperfections, they are chosen because someone sees their potential, believes in them, and values them for everything they are, not just the role they play in society. In a world where so much attention is placed on external validation, be it success, appearance, or status, Men can sometimes feel invisible. They may have women pursuing them. They may have admirers. But none of that matters if they don't feel like they've been chosen in a way that speaks to their deeper needs. Being chosen doesn't just validate their worth. It affirms that someone recognizes the struggle they face, the sacrifices they've made, and the man they're becoming. When a man feels chosen, it's a game changer. It's a feeling that transcends superficial attraction. It connects him on a deeper level with his partner. And this connection isn't based on a temporary physical attraction or fleeting admiration. It's rooted in belief, trust, and emotional recognition. He feels understood, seen, and valued for more than just his outward achievements. This sense of being chosen has a profound impact on a man's sense of self-worth. When he feels that someone believes in him and sees him for who he truly is, he becomes more motivated, more confident, and more capable of rising to the challenges life throws at him. It's a powerful force that drives him to become a better man, not just for himself, but for the woman who has chosen him. So, why does this matter in relationships? Because without this deep sense of being chosen, men often withdraw, feeling unsatisfied or even lonely, despite being surrounded by attention. What many women don't realize is that admiration and affection, while appreciated, aren't enough to keep a man emotionally fulfilled. What keeps him committed and engaged is knowing that someone, truly and deeply, believes in him, sees his soul, his struggles, and his potential. Now that we understand why men crave this feeling of being chosen, let's explore how this understanding can transform your relationship. By providing a man with the emotional validation he needs, you can build a bond that isn't just built on attraction, but on something much deeper and more lasting. 3. The power of words. I believe in you. Words hold immense power. They can uplift, heal, and inspire like nothing else. But there is one phrase that stands above all others when it comes to a man's emotional needs. I believe in you. These 4 simple words carry more weight than any compliment, any admiration, or even any act of affection. For many men, hearing this phrase can completely change their perspective on themselves and the relationships they are in. Think about the last time someone believed in you when you were struggling or doubting yourself. How did it make you feel? Perhaps it gave you the strength to push through a difficult moment or the courage to try something new. Now, imagine that feeling amplified in your relationship. How would it affect your connection with your partner if you truly believed in them even when they didn't believe in themselves? Men are often conditioned to hide their insecurities, to put on a brave face, and prove their worth through their actions. They are taught to keep pushing forward, no matter the cost, to never show weakness or vulnerability. But deep down, many men harbor fears of inadequacy, doubts about their own worth, and anxieties about never measuring up. These feelings often remain unspoken because society tells them that emotions make them weak, and that they must always appear strong and self-sufficient. This is where the power of the words, I believe in you, comes in. When a woman says these words to a man, it does more than just soothe his ego. It taps into a core emotional need that he may have been neglecting for years. It gives him permission to believe in himself, to trust that someone sees his potential and values him for who he truly is. It's a profound affirmation that cuts through the noise of self-doubt and reaffirms his worth, not based on external accomplishments, but based on who he is as a person. These words have the ability to awaken something deep inside a man. They remind him that he is not alone in his struggles. They reassure him that his partner sees him not just for his achievements, but for his potential. It's an emotional connection that goes beyond the surface and touches on the core of his being. Studies have shown that words of affirmation are one of the most powerful ways to strengthen relationships. They provide a sense of emotional security, which is essential for a man's well-being. When he feels believed in, he's more likely to open up, share his vulnerabilities, and be emotionally available. This, in turn, fosters a deeper and more trusting relationship, where both partners feel safe, valued, and supported. In relationships, it's easy to focus on the physical or external aspects, how attractive someone looks, how much they've accomplished, or how much they give. But what truly keeps a man connected to his partner is knowing that she believes in him, especially during his moments of doubt. The words, "I believe in you," are a reminder that he is seen, understood, and appreciated for more than what he does or what he has. They are a declaration of trust, and that trust becomes the foundation for a bond that is far stronger than fleeting attraction or admiration. As we continue, let's explore how these words and the deeper emotional validation they represent can shape your relationship in ways that go beyond the surface. 4. What men really crave in a relationship. When it comes to relationships, many people assume that what men want most is passion, excitement, or even admiration. These are the things that often dominate the early stages of a relationship: the magnetic attraction, the chase, and the adrenaline of being desired. But as time goes on, these elements alone aren't enough to sustain a deep, meaningful connection. What men truly crave in a relationship goes far beyond physical attraction or fleeting excitement. It's something much more profound: peace. Men, no matter how successful or capable they appear, are often under tremendous pressure. From the moment they are born, society teaches them that their worth is tied to what they can accomplish, what they can provide, and how strong they can appear. The weight of these expectations can be exhausting. They are taught to be the providers, the protectors, the ones who keep it all together, no matter what. However, this pressure often creates a life that feels chaotic, unbalanced, and emotionally draining. In relationships, men are not just looking for another person to add to the noise. They are searching for someone who can bring calm, stability, and emotional peace. They long for a partner who can help them find refuge from the storm. While love and passion are important, these are not the things that keep a man coming back for more. What he really craves is a sense of peace, someone who understands his struggles and can offer a safe space where he can unwind and be himself without judgment or expectations. A man in a relationship is often carrying the emotional weight of the world on his shoulders. Whether it's the pressures of work, family obligations, or personal goals, these daily stresses can build up, making him feel exhausted and overwhelmed. What he needs in a partner is someone who doesn't add to his burden, but lightens it. A woman who understands that sometimes he just needs to exhale. She doesn't demand more of his energy, she multiplies it, helping him feel revived and renewed. This piece is not about passivity or avoiding conflict. It's about creating a space where a man can feel understood, supported, and accepted for who he is, without needing to prove himself. Men don't always need their partners to fix their problems or offer solutions. Sometimes all they need is someone who listens, someone who makes them feel like they can relax and let their guard down, even if just for a moment. The reality is that many men feel invisible in relationships. While they may have women who love them and desire them, they often feel disconnected, like their emotional needs are overlooked. They may find themselves seeking peace elsewhere, whether it's in their work, hobbies, or distractions, because they don't feel like their relationship provides the refuge they need. It's not that they don't love their partner or appreciate the attention they receive. It's simply that the emotional peace they crave is missing. This is why men gravitate towards relationships where they feel a sense of ease. When a man finds someone who brings calm into his life, he feels more secure, more confident, and more motivated. This peace allows him to focus on being the best version of himself, both for himself and for his partner. He can fully invest in the relationship without feeling drained or overwhelmed. The woman who understands this, the one who can offer emotional peace and support, becomes invaluable to him. She's not just another partner. She's his sanctuary, his safe place. And this connection is what keeps him grounded, committed, and deeply connected, no matter what life throws his way. As we move forward, let's explore how understanding this deeper emotional need can help strengthen the bond between you and your partner, leading to a more fulfilling and lasting relationship. 5. The mistakes women make in relationships. It's easy to focus on what we think our partner needs. Often, women assume that the way to a man's heart is through admiration, attention, or fulfilling his desires. After all, society has led us to believe that if we look good enough, act just the right way, and provide the right kind of attention, we will keep a man interested and emotionally connected. While these actions may seem to work temporarily, they don't address the deeper emotional needs that truly keep a man engaged and connected in the long run. One of the most common mistakes women make is assuming that attention and physical attraction are the keys to a man's heart. While it's true that men appreciate admiration and desire, these things alone are not enough to create lasting emotional connection. Men are not just looking for someone who desires them. They are searching for someone who understands them on a deeper level, someone who sees beyond their outward success and accomplishments. When women focus solely on how to get a man's attention or play to his ego, they miss the mark entirely. Another mistake is the belief that love is enough to keep a man. Love is essential, of course, but love alone cannot sustain a relationship, especially when the deeper emotional connection is lacking. Without a true sense of being understood and believed in, a man may feel emotionally disconnected, even if he loves his partner deeply. When a woman assumes that love will be enough to hold a relationship together, she overlooks the emotional validation that a man needs to feel truly secure in the relationship. A major pitfall is also trying to fix a man's problems or constantly offering unsolicited advice. Women often feel the urge to help or solve issues for their partner, but this can make men feel undermined or not trusted to handle things themselves. What men really need is a partner who listens, not necessarily someone who fixes everything. Offering solutions all the time can create a dynamic where the man feels incapable of handling his own struggles, leading to feelings of inadequacy or frustration. What's needed instead is a sense of emotional support and understanding where the man feels that his partner truly sees and values him for who he is, not just for his ability to provide answers. Another common mistake is failing to create space for vulnerability. Many women assume that men are always the ones who must be strong and stoic, but the reality is that men also need a safe space to be vulnerable. When women focus too much on being perfect or expecting their partners to constantly meet their emotional needs without showing vulnerability themselves, it creates an imbalance. Men are more likely to open up when they feel safe doing so, and when they don't have to worry about being judged or criticized for their emotions. Lastly, many women fall into the trap of being too available, too predictable, or too eager to please. While it's natural to want to make a man happy, sacrificing one's own needs or personality to fit into his expectations can lead to emotional burnout and resentment. Men need to feel challenged, to be with someone who doesn't just give everything away easily. When a woman holds some mystery and maintains her own independence, it creates a deeper sense of attraction and emotional engagement. The key to avoiding these mistakes is understanding that men, like women, are emotional beings with deep desires for connection, belief, and validation. They need a partner who recognizes these needs and knows how to provide the right kind of emotional support. When a woman understands this, she can avoid the traps of superficial attention and focus on building a deep emotional bond that sustains the relationship. In relationships, it's not the surface-level admiration or fleeting attraction that keeps us connected. It's the deep belief and emotional validation that we provide each other. When we genuinely believe in our partners and see them for who they truly are, we foster a bond that goes beyond the superficial. This emotional connection is what makes a relationship unshakable, even through life's challenges. For many men, hearing the words, "I believe in you," is a transformative experience. It reminds them that they are seen, valued, and supported, not just for their achievements, but for their true selves. When women offer this kind of emotional validation, it creates a space for trust, growth, and deeper intimacy. This kind of connection is the foundation of a strong, lasting relationship. It's not about trying to fix each other, but about providing the emotional space and belief that each partner needs to thrive. So, let's focus on what really matters: the power of belief, the depth of emotional connection, and the strength of mutual support. Only then can we create relationships that are truly fulfilling and lasting. As you reflect on this, think about how you can offer that kind of support and belief in your own relationships. By showing your partner that you believe in them, just as they are, you can build a connection that lasts a lifetime.